All right. So how do you feel about the local rappers around here in Richmond, Indiana?
Cool, good competition. About it.
All right. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So do you feel that there's no competition with you, though? I mean, how do you feel? Where do you stand as a rapper here in Richmond, Indiana? Where do you stand?
I like to think I'm in my own lane, just because, you know, I feel like as far as the criteria that I spit about and my approach, you know what I mean, I don't really feel like there's too many people that come on what I come on. But I mean, that's not knocking nobody else's, you know what I mean? I just feel like I'm in my own lane when it comes to, I mean, not only people here, but you know what I mean, a lot of people, like even in the big industry and stuff. I just feel like I'm in my own lane, you feel me?
All right. Okay. I'd like to ask you a few questions about rapper Chris Mays. I want to know, how do you feel where he stands in the industry? Well, not in the industry, but in the music around here in town, because he's also a pretty good rapper around here too. So, how do you feel about Chris Mays and his talent in hip hop?
Yeah, man. I mean, much love to the cat. You know what I mean? Shout out to me. You know what I mean? I ain't never really met him, but you know what I mean, when we was going through what we was going through, he shouted out to me on the track. You know what I mean? It's nothing but love coming from my way. He's a very talented guy. You know what I mean?
All right.
Keep doing your thing, bro.
All right. For the years that you've been doing music and everything, because you've been doing music since you was like, what, in middle school or beginning of high school, something like that?
13 or 14.
About 13 or 14 years old. Okay. Now, with the people that you did music with back in the day, I'm going to go ahead and drop some names, you know. So at the time, his name was Soldier Black.
Right.
E.Ness. You got Block, you know. Now, as of right now, for what I know is that you don't really rap with any of the people that used to be GFC. So where is GFC today, and where is it going to be in the future?
I feel like, you know what I mean, Goodfella, it was more of a lifestyle rather than a clique, you know what I mean? Like, the whole crew, like, we all click on another level, you feel me? So, I mean, to me, you know what I mean, Goodfella's still living. Everybody's still doing their things. Ain't nobody fell off, you feel me? And that's really, I feel like that's what it's about, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? You know, I'm always down to do collabos and shit, you know what I mean? It's all good. It's all in the game.
Will GFC ever be what it used to be, or is it going to be a new thing once everybody get their feet on the ground?
Well, I never say never. You know what I mean? If it's God's will, it'll happen. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind it. Matter of fact, I'd like that. I'd love to see that happen again.
Okay. Due to the crazy stuff that's been going on, especially at the beginning of the year, last year, you know, with Ness and his problems, legal problems, and he's doing time right now. You just lost a close cousin and everything. How do you feel about life in general, and how do you feel about your future? Like, where do you want to be?
Well, I mean, first off, about life, you know what I mean? Nobody said it was going to be easy, so, you know, I can't sit here and complain, you know what I mean? Still blessed. I mean, shout out to Ness, you know what I mean? Hold it down, bruh. R.I.P. Josh. I don't know, as far as where I want to be in the future, man, I just want to be a lot further along than what I am right now. I feel like it's all about progress. Life is just about evolving, your mind as well as your body. So, I mean, we're just going to see what happens in the future. There's a quote told to me, you know what I mean? You want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, you know what I mean? Because he's the one that's in charge. He's the master. So, you know what I mean? We'll just see where he takes me, see how it ends up.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end this off real quick, though. I'm going to go ahead and ask you something, just like what you just said, you know, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans and everything else. So, I feel like making him giggle a little bit. So why don't you go ahead and tell me where you think you will be personally? Will you be in the music? Will you be in the music business, or will you be, or where do you see yourself in 15 years?
15 years, man. I hope to see myself retired with a family. You know what I mean? Just chilling somewhere out. You know what I mean? Still making music. As far as the music industry, you know, I don't know. That's still up in the air. You know what I mean? But I definitely plan to still make music, put it on YouTube, all that. You know what I mean?
Do you plan to be as a hip hop artist, or do you just plan to just be underground, make money underground?
I mean, either one. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop artist right now. You feel me? Like, but as far as being on the underground, you know what I mean? It really just depends. I would like to do the underground thing. You know what I mean? Go ahead and make that pop off so I can get paid. You know, but we just have to see, man. But as far as where I plan to be, though, you know, I plan to have a family, man, just chilling out somewhere, not really worried about much, still making music, still, you know what I mean, doing my thing, grinding. But, you know, we'll see what happens, though.
All right, bet. We go ahead and sign it off April 20th, 2010. We sign it out.
You know what it is. Relz, good fella. Holla at your boy.